not moved by pain, distress, or dishonor, but said courageously, forward, no turning back. We don't fear fire, our Lord is Jesus Christ. They were beaten and imprisoned and led in oppression. They were burned and killed and tasted every pain. By the power of their faith, they overcame their pain and remained believing in the King of Peace. With blood and suffering, they bought the faith and preserved it for us in the name of our Savior.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have gathered here today to participate in a silent vigil in memory of those who died mercilessly while crying out for inequality. On October 9th, our brothers and sisters in Egypt became victims yet again when their blood was shed during a peaceful rally organized by the Coptic Christians to protest the recent oppression imposed on the Copts. Such oppression as a car bombing in Alexandria following a Christmas liturgy and the burning of a church in the southern region of Egypt, Aswan. Just as the nation was liberated by all Egyptians, the protest initiated by Christians later gained support by our Muslim brothers and sisters who participated to speak out against the inhumane injustice. Following the carnage, the official statement given by the leaders of the Egyptian army was that protesters suddenly became violent against the military for unknown reasons. However, the horrific images shown by the media truly demonstrate how defenseless men and women were shot or crushed by military vehicles for voicing their right to equality. Innocent blood was shed as wooden crosses were the defense against live ammunition and violent force. This massacre is a true injustice and can be called nothing more than cruel and inhumane. As a community, we are deeply saddened and devastated that our brethren have been victimized. Our prayers and deepest sympathies are extended to the families and relatives of the victims and maimed. We pray that the Lord gives strength to the entire Coptic community in Egypt throughout this difficult time. As a small extension of the Coptic community, we here in Edmonton share in their grief and are here today to give a voice to the voiceless, to give strength to the oppressed, and to provide support in this tragedy. And we are not alone. All across North America, Europe, and Australia, many congregations have stood up in a joint effort to push the agenda for human rights. We would like to thank the Canadian government for continuing to be an advocate of human rights within the international community. Following this massacre, the Canadian government promptly expressed their support of the Coptic Christians in Egypt within the House of Commons, and also placed it as a priority item on an agenda within the United Nations. Through various petitions and letters, We are requesting that the Government of Canada put pressure on the current leadership in Egypt to dissolve the existing military rule, form a civil government, and conduct formal investigations of these crimes. It is our vision that Egypt may become unified through the strength of a stable and just government. On behalf of the Coptic congregation in Edmonton, I would like to thank our brethren that have joined us from other denominations and religious groups around the city. Your support and attendance has solidified our joint position for the basic rights to equality, human rights, and religious freedom. Also, I would like to thank all of you who provided your emotional support. Your care will certainly not go unnoticed by those families that have been directly impacted by this event. Finally, we pray that God console the families and relatives of the victims, and we pray that God provides a path to a peaceful and unified Egypt. Thank you.